Surprise! Which is exactly what I want to talk to you about today. Surprise. I've been out on the bike, on the bicycle. I have. Had a really rough night. Don't worry about that. Got to 6 o'clock this morning. My beautiful wife says, come on, we're going out. You're getting on your bike and you're going out. Not having you moping about all day. God bless her. She knows exactly what to do. So I said, yeah, all right. So I'm getting me shorts on and getting my gear on, ready to go out on the bike. And she opens up the curtains and said, are we expecting anyone? And I thought, at 6 o'clock in the morning, are we expecting anyone? No. And then she said, what kind of car has your mate Jack got? I said, I don't know what make and model, but it's a little red one. She said, he's out the back. Surprise! And he was, weren't you? I know you're watching. He's out the back. Now, yesterday, we'd arranged that he was coming over in the morning, 6 o'clock, and go for a ride on my, I don't want to say old bike, I only had it 2 months, but on the bike that I had, the blue one, the extremely cross bike. And he was going to go and have a little ride on it, come on the trail with me, and if he liked it, he was going to have it and be its new owner. Right, fair enough. Then one thing and another happened, and yesterday didn't happen. So fair enough. So we moved on to this morning. And Jackie, I know you did message me. I've got the message and I've got the voicemail. But I leave my phone downstairs overnight. So I didn't get the messages. So first I knew he was coming today was when we opened the curtains and he was there. So it was a lovely surprise. I'm not knocking it in the slightest. It was a lovely surprise. If there's one thing I don't like in life, it's boring routines. I like to have a mental health regime that's like a routine. I like that. But outside of that, I love the random of life. I like life being random. Live by the seat of my pants and all that stuff. So, yeah, it was fairly amazing this morning. So, I got out my new bike. And I got out my old bike. Give Jack the old one. Don't worry, people, we kept socially distant. No shaking of hands or manly bear hugs or none of that old stuff. And off we went down the Silver Hill Trail to Love Lane, where I normally talk to you from, the railway bridge there. And when I got there, I thought, to be honest, I got a little bit stage fright, I did. I didn't want to turn on the record button on this earphone and start talking to you. Plus, I normally come up with something to talk about on the journey down because it's just me and my thoughts and the bicycle and I can come up with an idea of what I'm going to talk to you lovely people about. Of course, none of that happened because I was with Jack. So, anyway, we rode down there. And then from there we went down to Blackwell. Come back, I mean, the lad's not been on a bicycle for nearly 40 years. And he'd done 6.5 miles. And some of it was on good hills as well, gravelly hills. Which is slippery as you like going down them. And almost impossible to pedal going up them. The last bicycle he rode had 5 gears. This has got 21. It's a thing. It's a fair learning process, you know. A learning curve like a cliff. Bless you, Jack, you're a good man. So we got back home and he said, is that what you want for this bike? I said, yep. He's opened up the boot of his car and took it. So it's gone. So be careful out there. There's another one of us on them. Another cyclist. So there we are. Surprise. And it was a surprise. My lady was walking the dogs. So the dogs still got their walk. They done their 6 mile today. I was out on my bicycle, obviously, like I've said, with Jack. met up with G and the dogs. I took my Bessie for a little run. She always has a little run beside my bike of a morning. Not far, we go a few hundred yards, maybe a couple of 100 yards. But she does get a good old run on. It's good for her, get some exercise. So we came back home to mine after my old bike was put in Jack's car. Gina's made us a breakfast wrap, so we sat in the garden, socially distant again. Dip, 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 dop, dop, dop. And here we are. The day started a lot brighter than I thought it was going to. A complete surprise, completely left field. I had no idea that was going to be the way the day was going. I was very, very fed up. I was, because it's bank holiday Monday, and by this time of the bank holiday morning, I don't know what time it is now, about 9:30 it is now in the morning. By now I should be at the coast somewhere. Ingermills for preference. Hey? Go and have a nice big fry up, or maybe down to Jack's Hill, down at Northamptonshire there. But yeah, I was always off out at bank holiday. You go out on the motorbikes, don't you, bank holiday? Everybody goes out on the motorbikes bank holiday. And I was getting the hump a little bit because, well, I'm not going out on the bike today. I'm going to leave it for I don't know what to call them, Power Rangers. Leave it to the Power Rangers and the part-timers. Let them have the roads today. I might go out for an hour tonight somewhere before it gets dark, just to go and have a little tootle around the lanes and whatnot. But no trip to the seaside. And it's got me down, it has. Well, it had got me down. I'm alright now. If I take these up, I'm smiling, look. Alright. I'm not overjoyed at having still on this lockdown. I know it's not as locked down as it was. We're allowed out more than once a day for exercise, and I will be definitely availing myself of that right later on. But I am buffed to chuggery. I've had a surprise to the day. That by 8 o'clock in the morning, my day has took a complete different turn to where I thought it was going at 5:45. Wonderful. Beautiful. Love surprises. Love giving them. Love getting them. Always hate being told what I've got for Christmas. I'd rather have something that costs £1 out of a pound shop and not know it's coming, than something that costs £1,000 and I know it's coming. I like surprises. It's because I'm a child, you see. I refused to grow up. And it's not necessarily a bad thing. A lot of people that I know that treat life in a childlike manner, not childish, but in a childlike manner, they're the people that have got life sussed, in my opinion. They remember their manners, they smile at people, they don't get all grumpy so much as me and my kind do. So yeah, I could learn quite a lot off of childlike people. That innocent acceptance of things when their things are not going your way. That's why I said childlike and not childish. Childish is when you're using the 3 stages of life like there. You can be in child, you can be in adult, or you can be in parent. And child and parent are pains in the backside. Adult is a stable way of going about things. You can be childlike and be in adult, of course. So that's what I wanted to talk to you about today. Surprises. Nice surprises. So how about, just as an idea, you make a point today, because it's bank holiday, and honestly, where else are we all going? Give somebody a nice surprise. Go and have a socially distant visit. Eh? If you've got grandkids, if you've got kids that you don't see, don't stand at the end of the garden path and say hello. eh? We can still meet up. You just can't be hugging and cuddling. So better than nothing, eh? Give somebody a surprise. Wouldn't it be something for your grandkids to talk about as well, wouldn't it, eh? My granddad come during lockdown, stayed at the end of the garden. They're all going back to school and all that soon, aren't they? So didn't we need to give them something to tell their mates, eh? Rather than all the doom and gloom stories. So there you are, surprises. Like getting them, like giving them. You have yourselves a lovely, lovely day. I love you all. Normal service resumes tomorrow. Ta-da!